Mission Impossible is an iconic franchise that has been around since 1996. It follows the adventures of Ethan Hunt and his team of IMF agents as they tackle impossible missions. Each mission typically takes several days, or even weeks, to complete. This gives the team plenty of time to plan and strategize to ensure that they have the best chance of succeeding. Depending on the mission, the team may need to travel to different locations in order to collect information or acquire additional resources. In addition, Ethan must often face off against highly skilled and dangerous adversaries, which can add days or weeks to the mission's timeline. Sometimes the mission is so complicated that side missions must be completed in order to make progress or gain access to important locations. In other cases, the team might need to locate or acquire rare and powerful artifacts or weapons that are essential for the mission's success. All of this means that a typical Mission Impossible mission could last anywhere from a few days to several weeks, sometimes even months. This makes it an especially difficult task for Ethan and the team, as they must stay focused and determined in order to complete the mission in the allotted time. To ensure they are successful, Ethan and the team must be creative and think outside the box in order to gain an edge over their opponents. Each mission also requires a huge amount of preparation to make sure that they are well equipped for the mission and have accounted for any possible variables. In short, Mission Impossible missions are incredibly challenging and typically require a large amount of time and effort to complete. It is this challenge that makes Mission Impossible such an exciting and popular franchise. While it is hard to estimate the exact length of a mission without knowing its specifics, it is clear that some missions could take up to several months. Depending on the mission, the length of time involved can vary drastically. It is also important to remember that since the missions are nearly impossible, the team may need to spend even more time than expected in order to complete the mission. Thus, it is safe to assume that the length of an average Mission Impossible mission could be anywhere from a few days to several weeks, or even months. The amount of time needed for a mission depends heavily on the complexity of the mission and the enemies that Ethan and his team will face. As such, some missions may be completed quickly while others may require a longer and more arduous journey. All this goes to show that the length of a typical Mission Impossible mission is not an easy question to answer. It is clear that the films and television show provide a good indication of how long it takes for the team to complete their mission. Additionally, the franchise is known for its intense action sequences and thrilling stunts, which can take up a large portion of time. All in all, Mission Impossible missions are never a short undertaking, and it is often a test of skill, determination, and creativity. The amount of time needed to complete the mission may be unpredictable, but the team knows they must be prepared for the worst. With this in mind, they must always plan accordingly and strive to complete the mission in the shortest time possible. As such, Mission Impossible missions can range from a few days to several months, depending on the mission and its complexity.